But let's get into these 10 pillars of extraordinary due diligence. Independent feedback versus groupthink. Look, when we're doing due diligence at sophisticated tax strategies, and these are sophisticated, okay, we do not want one firm like a PwC or KPMG or Arthur Andersen or small firms to just roll out new solutions, because what if that solution is risky? So why do these firms roll out solutions? Because they want to make money. They want to, here's a new program we're going to sell. Now, there's been some strategies out there that the IRS has absolutely hated, and they've just absolutely went after the people who are implementing those strategies. But if you have one company that thinks this is a good idea, and there's a bunch of W-2 employees in there, I guarantee you there were some CPAs at some of these big firms that had a question about the son of boss transaction, for instance, if you know what I'm talking about. And there's probably 10 or 20 or 30 CPAs who probably raised their hand and said, hey, I'm wondering if this son of boss transaction is going to give us problems, because maybe the IRS is going to have a problem with it or question it. That conversation could easily have happened, but it did not happen. Or maybe it did happen. Maybe it was swept under the rug. Or more likely, it didn't happen because CPAs who are W-2 employees for a large CPA firm are scared to rock the boat and scared to potentially get fired for questioning the authority and the ideas of their higher up partners. But what if we have an independent community? You know, we have a community now, we have 500 firms registered for this event, but let's say we have over 250 elite CPA firms and family offices part of the due diligence project, and they all look at a strategy. And let's say, you know, a bunch of specialists brought this to us, we vetted it, we introduced to this community. Many of you, in fact, most of you don't care what I think or what our community's members think. You really care about what you think because you're CPAs and you trust your own gut instinct. We love that. So we want you to look at it, and independently, because you're not a W-2 employee for the due diligence project, you care about your clients. You're going to give us honest feedback because you've got the experience in the tax world, you're independent, you care about your client, and you're not in this for the money. You want to deliver massive value to your client. You're a CPA, and that's why we wanted to build this community of CPAs. So independent feedback versus groupthink is a critical pillar of extraordinary due diligence.